6:03. 6:03. First kilometre up the hill. One more K to this first climb. So it's basically sit at the surf, heartbreak hill, times 2. Just past the army barracks. Degrees. Just a small 20-second break to take in the view. Army barracks. Beautiful Castellorizo. Last day leading today. Here's the farmland. And there's the road that I have never run. Maybe next time. Let's go. This view. That's Cass, Turkey in the distance. Mediterranean looking north, which is where we'll be heading today, back to Rhodes. Okay. Still climbing. Perspective of the hill, the Mediterranean, the moon. Love it. Run, Forest, run. First K was in 6:03. Second K is going to be much slower. About 7 minutes something. To give you a perspective. Any chance of a sub 60 in City to Surf requires nothing less than a 4-minute 15K kilometre up Heartbreak Hill. Strange. Lap 2 was 5:48. Faster than the first one. Just need to drop 1.5 minutes up Heartbreak Hill at City to Surf in approximately 3 weeks. Here we are, turning right. Takes us on the back road of the airport down to Kaz's shipping site. About 2.5 kilometres there and back. And this is where our friendly goats should be. Okay, nice. Downhill to flat for a little bit. End of the runway. End of the western side runway. Wind blowing from east to west this morning. There's one airport windsock, and if you can make out, that's the runway just there. Better view of the runway. Almost 14 minutes to get to this point. Right, let's keep going. Dreaming about the flat runs to roads. New roads. This little bit of a local farm, chickens, sheep. Any goats in there? I don't see any goats. Chicken and sheep basically. Nice little farm off the side of the runway. sure what year this was built in, but this was supposed to be a water retention supply dam for Kazi that was a small design flaw, didn't retain water. So a scrapped little project that was scrapped, I should say. Off we go. Lots of these along the way. Military dugouts, digouts. Rock quarry off in the distance. Here comes a motorbike behind me. Local farmer. Someone. Dig out. If you can make out that in the distance, that's the road we're going to go up, and that's the one that wins every time. Brings me to a walk. Let's see if it does it today. 16.5 minutes into the run, and approximately 3 kilometres. Run yesterday, so a little bit sore, tired. There's a herd of goats, heard me coming, so they're all running away. Let's see if they give us a closer look. Funny story of the priest being knocked down by one of the branches he made this season. They burn this stuff off every so often, and that's how they get rid of the majority of it. Alright, only 3.4 kilometres down, 18 minutes. Now I call this the second, third hard bit, I should say. No, the second quarter, which is hard. You'll see why in about 2 kilometres. Always a good idea to carry a phone on these runs. You never know. My biggest fear is snakes. Local Greek snakes can be extremely venomous and deadly. Haven't seen one. Don't need to. Look at this cute little guy. The local pen. Hello. Off he goes to join his friends. So stop again very quickly. Straight ahead is the road. That road is about 1 kilometre. Actually, we'll measure it today, and it winds up to the top of the communication peak, which is, I guess, the peak of this island. And from Garmin's stats, it thinks it sits at about 200 metres above sea level, which, I don't know, feels closer to 300 to me, but anyway, can't argue with Garmin and satellite technology. Downhill about 1%. Running at 4:28 pace to give you an idea of the difference between uphill and downhill. 4:16 pace. This is the pace that I have to maintain for 14 kilometres if I want to do a sub 60 solo surf. This pace right here. This is about 4-minute pace. I can assure you, it won't be maintained for long. 3:38 pace. This is where time is made up in the surfing downhills. You can get back seconds because you're definitely losing on the uphills. And this is about a 1% incline, and the pace drops off dramatically for me. 4.5. I'm comfortable. 5-minute pace. And lap number 4, 4:42. Still not good enough for serious surf. Remember, serious surf requires an average lap pace of 4:15 to accomplish the magical sub 60. But I'm on track again of winning this particular race in my age category. I'm way out in front. No one in front, no one behind. Actually, I need to show you this. If you can sort of make it out in the distance, that's the airport. That's the airport there, running east to west approximately. Castelleregion International Airport. One fire truck, and then if you make out the hill, there's a paved sealed road that climbs up to the top. We'll be there shortly. Alright. Quickly, just a little bit of a minor dumping ground. So that's the outlook. Spectacular. Just magic. Okay, we've been out for 24 minutes now. Heading to Heartbreak Hill on steroids. Slowed right down to 650 pace, which I commonly call the Cliffy Young Shuffle. Except he did this for 1,000 kilometres. I'm only doing it for less than 14. Oh. Mind you, he was my age plus another 20, I think. I don't know how old he was when he won that, but he was certainly a lot older than me. power junction. Off we go. Another goat pen. Local goats. Supply the island with some of their meat. Lap 5 was 5:23. Lap 6 be about 7 minutes, I reckon. Maybe more. Here it comes. Let's see. Heart rate 174. Let's see if we can maintain Cliffy Young shuffle all the way to the top. I doubt it. Me 3 times so far, so it only takes about 4 or 5 runs to get the hang of it. Oh, here it is. .723 pace. Probably 8 to 10% incline. You can see, really slow. Here it is. I don't really call this running. Probably walk faster. Yep. Defeated. Yet again. Heart rate 172. Technically, your max heart rate is calculated on 220 less your age. So, if I'm not mistaken, my max heart rate is 171, or is it 169? One of the two. My maths is shit. Coming down to 164 now. Still walking. Let's try running. Should be a spectacular sunrise when I get to the steps. I'll show you soon. In the distance, St. George, one of many St. Georges on this island. Never been up to the top. Maybe next trip. I'll show you soon. 8-minute pace. At the 400 kilometre mark of this K, it's going to be slow. Plan is hopefully a few more runs over the next week. Being the final week, I'll be flat, and then 2 weeks of treadmill running in Sydney, and we should get close. I'll just show you this, and also the rest, because I'm fucking tired. Okay, 31 minutes into the run. St. George. Beautiful little church tucked away at the top of the mountain. And if you can make this out, another little St. George church below Kassie's main communication towers, which I guess the local military probably wouldn't like me discussing, so I won't. Let's go. 5.5 kilometres down, 31 minutes. 5.5 kilometres should equate to about the 22-minute mark in City of the Surf. 4-minute pace. 23 minutes at 4:15 pace. Or thereabouts. 23 minutes. This is about the peak of it. These guys decide to charge. Oh, they're fucking bulls. Oh. Slowly, I'm not running, not yet. They're not chasing me. There's the sunrise. Sunrise west. And there's the cows. The bulls, I should say. Still looking at me. If they start running, I'm going to be doing 1-minute Ks. 1-minute Ks if they start running. There you go, V. There's the bulls. I was wondering where they were all on holiday. That's the bull. One of them, I think, when I ran around the corner, was just staring at me and I shit myself last year, or 2 years ago, as did the bull. Okay. Good to see that the bulls are still roaming free. And I've not ended up 7:21. Okay, ugly. spectacular. So now we have about a kilometre and a bit to another St George church, but this is the one that we follow the cobblestone path to the top of the steps. And I wanted to film this run, in particular that section. Goats up ahead. Sunrise. Approximately 6:23 a.m. Off we go. Approaching the 7 kilometre mark at about 39 minutes. So really 9 minutes off 4:15 pace. Actually, to be exact, I'll tell you exactly what we're off. About, so this is set to 4:15s. We're 2.15 kilometres and about 9 minutes off 4:15 pace for a sub 60. I'm happy with that. Not the easiest circuit. Very happy with that. 6:24 a.m. Another 40 minutes to go. Here we go. Coming up to St. George. Fucking hell. Thumbs up. This is St. George. I bet you guessed that. They've all got a prefix for the particular part of the island. So, you know, St. George of the Blackdeer or St. George of, you know, whatever. I'm not that versed in exactly which one, but this is at the top of the mountain, which leads down a path you'll see in a minute that takes you to the top of the stairs. Normally tourists get driven up to about here and get out and go into the church. This has been restored somewhat over the last 6 years since we've been coming. 2 years ago there was all scaffolding, but that's all been removed, so it looks like they've done their restoration. And it's supposed to be very nice. Oh, another runner. Amazing. And now we're off. Better. So this is rolling material. We'll walk most of this. Just do a little bit of jogging just to keep our pace up. And this bit always worries me about snakes. That runner come up the stairs and he's going back the way I came. So the good thing is, if there were any snakes, they've been spooked. Okay, a little bit fast walking. Now, you will see why I do this run in this direction in about 5 minutes. Thereabouts. Sweat is pouring off. I'm cutting my final week's intake of food to the bare minimal. Salads. Because we have eaten like absolute gluts over here. Breakfast, lunch and dinner non-stop. And sadly a lot of sleep and bludging. I guess you don't do that back home, so That's alright. Okay, let's just try off a bit more. We are at the 43-minute mark. Really careful because I do not want to roll my ankle 3 weeks out continue to surf. I did roll it here once in 2010 on my first trip when I was an amateur Castellan billy goat. Now I'm semi-pro. Semi-pro Casey, and I'm coming after you, mate. Okay, a bit better. And a couple of 100 metres to go. And you will see a famous view has been photographed over and over and over. Many shots over the years posted on my Facebook page. You can never ever get enough of the view that's coming up of Tassie, aka Gilligan's Island. I'm sure most of the locals don't know what Gilligan's Island is, but certainly our Aussie Cassies know what Gilligan's Island is. Maybe Gilligan's Island on steroids. Still looking out. Eyes are always on the path here, always. Many stories of snake bites, primarily because you step on the snake that's basking in your pathway. Generally they should hear you and scuttle, and you don't want to step on one. Strike. Okay, there's a flag coming up, probably 100 metres, and we're there, top of the steps, and then it's 400 steps down. And the pace on this kilometre is 6:58 at this point. Lap 8. Pretty slow. This is going to be nice. Almost there. We'll stop and show you what I'm looking at. Wow. This is just magnificent. We have the sun rising from the west and just pan down a little bit. We have Tassie, the main port, which will be down there somewhere in about half an hour. These are the stairs that start and lead all the way down. I'll just show you this. This is Tassie is waking up to Friday morning, the 22nd of July 2016. Madraki, the castle, the bay / Limani. Take a few more steps down so you can see this. Don't know if you can hear the roosters. What time is it? It is 6:33 in the morning. 351 steps to go. Heart rate down to 140, a little bit of recovery. Wow, this is our last day here. We leave at 2 o'clock on the Bardos Blue Liner for Rhodes. So this will be my last descent on this trip. I love this run. Why wouldn't you? Just checking my work emails. Can you believe it? Nothing of importance. That's good. Alright, let's do this. Okay, now we'll start the jump down back to sea level from about 200 metres. Feels like 300 metres, but I said Captain reckons it's 200. danger was freaking local dogs, which I haven't had any problems with whatsoever. So I don't know who's got them out home weekend. I thought there was a number one somewhere, but I missed it. This is the start of the stairs. this is where the turtles, the local turtles, come to breed. Oh, sorry, come to lay their eggs. And I'll just show you where there's an egg pen at the moment, and the eggs are scheduled to hatch around the 10th of September. I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. So this is turtle eggs in here, and they're going to hatch around the 10th of September. As you can see, great spot for the big turtles to come up and lay their eggs. Let's go. Of the water. There's the sunrise. Turkey. Kazi at 59.09. 4 kilometres and about 17 minutes off the pace. 6:50, 10 to 7. Okay, home stretch. Now we run coastal all the way to Pharos Bar, through the main port, home. And we've got 10 kilometres done. At about 59.5 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the difference of time on a flat course. No hills, no steps, and roads. Heart rate 164. And rapid training on treadmill should wasn't here 2 years ago. Pretty nice facilities. Locals come down here in the afternoon for soccer. I'm not sure what time they play basketball, but one of the national sports of Greece, basketball. Love it. Okay. Swimming spot. That's St. George Island over there. St. George Island. Much kayaking on this trip. That's where I've been, all the way up there, across the top of the mountain. Not sure if you can see the Greek flag just to the right of the steps. They're the steps that I came down. There's the quiet little port of Kazi at about 7 AM. Yeah, 7:02. Megisti Hotel. Lovely place to stay at during the day and sunbathe. And also, if you're looking for hotels, that's pretty much the main one, with lots of other little beautiful hotels in and around. Oh, that water looks good. I could so go for a swim in there right now. Alright, let's go. I need to be home by 7:30. Still recording. I'm on the return leg now. I've got less than, I'm at the 11.6 kilometres. I've been all over.
You want a drink of water?
No, I'm good.
Sure. Okay.
See you. Going better. magic. Magic, magic, magic. Okay, 12.58, probably about 13.5 kilometres. Sweet home. 13 kilometres, 1:16. About 5 kilometres off the pace, 21 minutes, 4-minute 15s. Backyard. first things first, we're going to load up the Garmin stats. So let's do that. Back to the Madraki room. That is the original Madraki sign from the Kazi Club, by the way. Only took me 6 years to piece it together.